Hola, Pepsi Cola. My name is Spade Heart, sometimes referred to as Jump and Shoot, also sometimes referred to as Cringe Lord 69. And I like looking at the background here. I'm noticing that there's just bridges everywhere, and that like the roads are all going over mountains and hills, and it's kind of weird. I think those are cars in the background. I'm assuming every light over there is just cars driving, which is kind of weird that they would put roads all over the volcanoes and shit. Anyway, there's no rush to go over here, so taking my sweet time is what I'm gonna do. So what's going on here? I think this is... Okay, this is not the mini-boss. There's like two mini-bosses, I guess, then, because this is not the main boss of the world.
There's a lot of them.
What do you suppose they'll do? I don't think we want to find out.
They're gonna give us a virus, and we have to install a VPN.
We destroy this thing.
So we can watch Netflix on a British server.
If we knew where to strike.
Sora, I got it. I'm sending you an AR software update.
Shut up, Zero. Just shut up.
Dark Cube's weak point. I'm coming to help.
Dark Cubes literally has a heart.
Huh? That's weird. Is it busted?
Ooh.
Hero, who's that on the display? That's not the display. He's really here.
Stop watching VR porn on your goggles, Flora, and then just look.
Done messing around?
What? Wait. That voice.
Oh, that's right. This is
You know this guy?
this is Data Riku. Which, first of all,
Has the vibe.
I don't know. This isn't Data Riku. This is a Riku replica. I still think it's stupid that he's a character. Like,
Riku. But
I feel like he should have stayed in Chain of Memories
wasn't already a hassle.
and never left. That's what I think.
Hero, do you recognize it?
But I guess it is a pretty big deal that they can just make a person. So they gotta use that person now.
First chip I made for Baymax is full of combat programs.
Programs.
So here's where I get confused. Where does the second... Okay, there's data for Baymax's like evil quote unquote side, his combat stuff. But then where does the second Baymax come from?
Riku.
Or is that even a thing in the movie? I don't remember. And then it becomes literally a heart. They use the same music here.
Oh no!
Sora, I'm on my way. I'll look after my team. You guys fight the Dark Cube. Remember to use the AR device to target the core.
Whatever. It's not going to become relevant in any other part of the game. Alright, I'm going to use my new Keyblade, the Starwind Storm Drain. I see something happening here. There's something happening here. Okay. He becomes a master hand. I was trying to block, but I freaking took too long. Oh, hello. But is it me, or they do have the bug cubes design from Recoded, right? Or am I just being crazy? But even if it is, I'm trying to think of like the significance of this. Because that's the reason I thought it was Data Riku, because that thing uses like data cubes from Recoded, but it's Riku Replica. Unless it's both? But it's based on the young Riku, so it has to be Riku Replica, right? Right? I'm high wind now, baby! So this is different. It uses a staff instead of like the cannon or the gun arrows. The arrow guns. I think this is the only one that has this, which is actually pretty cool that like the actual form of this is unique to the Keyblade. I don't know if that was worth it to do. Oh shit. Oh, Sore. Alright, I need to focus. I like how it moves at a low frame rate. Fucking, this is so hard. It delays itself too well. Somehow I've taken off 4 bars. I don't know. Oh, I have Firaga now. I forgot I can turn that on. Alright, what is this guy? I did not mean to do that, but that's okay. I don't like y'all anyway. Is that gonna kill? Okay. Sure. That was 6 minutes. I remember that boss being better. It moves very weird, to be sure. Or maybe there's a part 2 to it. Oh, maybe not. Where's the guy? Is he even in this? Or this is one of those like plot lines that takes place after the movie.
Oh, this isn't for you.
Oh, this isn't for you.
Not until we're done.
I think it's interesting the voice actor for Riku is like trying to do his younger voice again.
Is it you? Why do you look like that? Looks are deceiving, but the heart? You know that it's me. I know Riku wouldn't do this. Not without a good reason.
If he had a good reason to make all of this okay, I guess.
We've been trying to one-up each other since we were kids. What?
Remember when I raced you and I said I wanted to eat the papu fruit with Kairi? Remember when I wanted to cuck you with Kairi?
Smarter than you look. We defeated Ansem and Xehanort, every last one of them. But still they all came back anyway, right? So maybe this Riku came back too, from the time when Ansem possessed him.
That's bullshit. They've made that up right now for the context of this.
Unlike a certain wizard you know,
Merlin?
I had to play by the rules to travel through time, which meant leaving my body behind.
I like that they imply Merlin can time travel without having to do the Kingdom Hearts bullshit.
You have a body. Xehanort's heart left his body in order to voyage back through time.
Right.
He needed to tell his younger self of the great plans he had in store.
Right.
There in the past, his heart stayed and waited out the years until you and I came along. Xehanort's heart possessed me and became Ansem, the first adversary you faced.
I also don't like that.
The piece he left behind. Took the name
I don't like that they're saying
first organization.
that when Riku was possessed, that became a separate character from Riku just being possessed. And then when he was back to being Riku, possessed Riku was still another character. Like, what? Unless I'm reading that wrong. There's like 6 different Rikus now. Because now there's past Riku, Data Riku, the journal from Coded. And then there's Riku Replica. There's the Riku in the suit, the Dark Riku from with like the Spider-Man suit.
What do you
And then there's Riku and Sim, and then there's Riku.
Sorry. Did we steal your idea? That walking balloon over there has a heart. At least that's the nonsense I'm supposed to believe.
There are hearts all around us. You only have to see them for them to become real.
Wow.
Where'd you get that? That's my chip. I made it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. But I promise I'll put it right back where I found it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I think I'll be getting back to work now.
Wait!
We gotta stop him. Guys!
Guys, we don't want to be superheroes anymore. This is too much. We weren't expecting to do all of this.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's regroup.
Let's leave. Let's stop doing this. This is dumb. So, every time I say so, it's because I'm about to bring up something fucking stupid. So, I finally checked out a few episodes of the Rugrats reboot. Oh boy, that is not it. That is not working.
Fred.
For people who have seen the original Rugrats, it's not working. Like, kids will watch anything. That's probably why they made it.
You know him?
Yeah.
They'll probably be more interested in the original one once they find out that exists. But the adults in this show don't sound good. Maybe their sound direction or their voice direction is like not good. But they're not like putting on a voice. I can tell. They're
What do they want?
whoever they are. It sounds like their normal voice. They're not. You know, when Dee Dee and Stu speak, Dee Dee's like, "Oh, Stu." That's somebody. Nobody really talks like that. That's somebody putting on a voice. When Dee Dee talks in the new reboot, it's like, "Oh, Stu, I have to take the babies out." It's like, this isn't cool at all.
Try and get under your skin.
And when Stu talks, it's like, babies, what are you doing? Tommy, go back inside your room.
It's our fault.
It's not. I don't hear anything. There's no one putting on a voice. There's nobody acting when the adults speak. They got the they got the original voice cast for all the baby characters, which is cool.
No offense.
But what is weird is that they made Susie the same age as Chucky, so that
It's a
like she won't interact with Angelica when they're talking to the adults. They made it so that only Angelica is a 3-year-old who talks to the adults. Even though it was like fun when I was a kid, just seeing like somebody on par with Angelica who was like for the babies. And now she's just like grouped in with them. Probably since it's a reboot, this is probably replacing Kimmy and maybe Dill, since they wouldn't be around yet at the whatever time setting they're making this in. It's just weird. Charlotte be looking fine. I'll say that. Is that a hidden Mickey? No, it's not a hidden Mickey. They are the last two people I want to see walking around in this world, but at the same time, they are the two people I want to most see walking around in this world. Why are they here anyway?
Why are you snooping around?
Good question, False Riku.
That would be none of your concern.
Overstep and darkness will consume you again.
Also, this is implying that, like, Maleficent
What an interesting
lost to darkness at some point, even though she is, like, evil and darkness incarnate, so she shouldn't be falling victim to anything. Like, okay. Yeah, and then he just walks away. You don't even... You know what's weird is that you don't interact with Maleficent and Pete at all in this game. It's kind of disappointing. Like, Pete was at least bosses a few times in Kingdom Hearts 2. But, like, You don't even fight like remixed Maleficent in 3. Uh, it would have been cool to fight Maleficent in this world or any other world, or even the Pirates world. It wouldn't make sense, but it's about the crossover aspect. You're fighting Maleficent in Pirates world. That's like Disney doing stuff, which is cool. What else? I saw an episode where apparently they reuse a lot of plot lines just to like fit them into the reboot, so that it's kind of like a test in the first season that they're retrying plot lines with their animation style. And maybe the new voices, and that's weird. Or they're like tweaking some plot lines to like modernize them, I guess. But there's an episode where Angelica gets like an American Girl kind of doll that looks like her. It's actually creepy. But
Learn some new tricks.
I was gonna say they bring it to the playground, right? And they're noticing that everyone likes the doll more than her, which makes her feel bad. And then they take it to the park, and there's like a bully who's bullying the babies, and Angelica's like, wait a minute, some bully is bullying them, and I'm jealous, or whatever. But so then they know Angelica's mean, so what they do is they try to use the doll to make the bully go away, but it's too nice, so he stays. And then they're like, why did he do that? Why did he do that?
This pile of junk collected the data we
Oh, it is the cubes from Coded.
The terror of being attacked without warning. The despair of having no place to run. The longing.
So the babies are like, oh no, we need the real Angelica because she's actually mean. And I feel like this is the same plot line from an older episode of Rugrats where exactly that happens, but the American doll like parallel isn't part of the episode. But it's like the same story structure.
That's why I made sure our creation fought you.
So that was weird.
A heart made from conflict.
I don't remember what else I watched from that show, but I was not having a good time. Oh, you know what? There's some like modern changes that are kind of cool. Not even cool, just like I like this. I don't like Grandpa's new voice, but they made him, instead of like a rambling like wartime guy always reminiscing about 15 years on the Panama Canal, and Stu and Lou are like, we know, Grandpa, we know. He's like a 70s hippie flower child old dude who's just trying to like relax and do homeopathic stuff. But he has a phone that is like cracked. I thought that was a nice detail to his character. Like, he has a smartphone, but the screen is cracked. I was like, you know what? I can see one of these characters having that because he's old, and they're probably more prone to cracking their phones. Like, that's a cool thing. So there's this Dark Baymax, right? What did he come from? Is he just specific to this game, or? Because I could have sworn there was a bit in Big Hero 6 the movie where they go into this like metaphysical void where Baymax has to explode inside the thing, but then the other Baymax on the surface worlds that Hero makes or something, I don't know. He puts the chip inside of the new Baymax, but it doesn't have the same memories as the other Baymax. So it's like, what? I don't know, dude. So wait, no, this is Baymax. I'm dumb.
Sora, you're the one who's going to complete this heart.
Yeah, right.
They want Sora's
Can't
heart.
have a heart without sadness.
They want Sora's heart to be inside of a robot as their 13th member, which is pretty overpowered.
Right in front of him.
Okay, so there's not two Baymaxes. But aren't you? No, wait, there is! What? So, what? Why? I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. Like, who cares about this Baymax when you already have the one right here? Right?
What should we
Like,
do?
whatever the chip he put inside the evil Baymax. That's like, what, the original one?
Isn't who he is.
Was what the brother made? Is that right?
He made this mistake once before. Tadashi wouldn't want there to be a Baymax that hurts people.
Okay.
Sora, he has to be stopped. Okay. Help Go-Go and the others.
Okay.
You can lead
But,
this
like,
guy.
who gives a shit? You can make your own Baymax shift that isn't, like, corrupted with evil. I don't get it. Or, I mean, why is it a problem that we have to defeat this?
Baymax. Okay.
Uh,
Baymax.
I'm ready, Sora.
yeah, okay, let's do this. Yeah, the CGI reboot is not doing it for me. I remember this boss also being pretty hard. I like this song. It kind of drags on. I played this on Proud Mode the first time, and it took like forever. Maybe because I wasn't doing stuff right. But all I know is you shoot him, you dodge things, and antics ensue. I can't see what he's doing. Since there's no way to heal, I could die. And I keep forgetting to eat food. That's not a thing in Kingdom Hearts, so even though it's a good, like, mechanic, I just keep forgetting to do it, because it's not, they don't do that normally. Alright, so you gotta do that, if you want to reflect him, you gotta do it, like, a bit sooner. Yeah, I don't like the decision to make Susie younger by a year, just so that she's with the babies more. If they want to use Susie fine, sure, but, like, I don't see why she has to be like the other babies and Chucky. Chucky's new voice, what are you gonna do? The OG one passed away, so... Tommy's still there, Philomel's still there. Oh, right, Betty. They made Betty... They cut out Howard entirely. I mean, he sucks, but... It's also retconned to being, like, progressive. Or they make her, like, a clear, maybe, lesbian. Oh, what am I, free attacking here? Whoa. Can I block in this? Care spray. What the fuck? I don't understand. Yeah, they made Betty, like, full-on possibly lesbian, or straight up, or something. I mean, I definitely got that vibe from her when I was a kid, but I was like, well, they didn't go there because it's Nickelodeon. But this is a newer, braver age where they don't give a shit about people not handling a lesbian character. Which is cool, in a way of saying, but this is a reboot where people would care because you're changing a character to be something. Okay, I need to understand freaking attacking as this guy. Alright. I think this world is pretty short then, because this is already the boss. This was like 40 minutes. Like I spent like 2 videos here. All right, so it can shoot still. So I'm probably just gonna keep doing and be safe at a distance. Attack it. Fuck. Okay, basically don't even try hitting him because he's too good. Ow! Fuck. Alright, fine. I just gotta remember to hit the cubes too. Oh, that's a cutscene. But it's smooth enough that I don't want to skip it. Alright, just gotta remember to shoot the boy. Just gotta be careful. You know what I also watched? I watched the 2 episodes available for Monsters at Work. And that show is also fine. I disagree with anyone saying that it's The Office, but from Pixar. It's not. See, The Office is an unfunny show for people who think they're clever. No, I wanted to use whatever Carespray was. I was hoping Carespray was a heel. Yeah, The Office is unfunny. Sorry, not sorry. Don't at me. Don't cancel me. Don't fucking say anything. Don't screen cap this and take this out of context. All right. Yeah, the Monsters at Work show doesn't have moments where they pull the characters aside and it's like a documentary. Like, fuck that shit. Yeah, no. It's setting up like them trying to transition like power types or a standardized like power source. Oh my god, I don't have any time to like test this out. The freaking Carespray button. But yeah, I think the show is interesting to see how they're transitioning from like scare power to laughter power. And the main character, I can see where this is going, kind of. The main character, I think I don't know what to think. There's like Mike and Sully is like the first half, and then the second half is Tyler Tuskman, the new character. God damn it, I thought I moved out of the way. Okay, so Carespray. Okay, it is a heal. Just gotta dodge a bunch of shit before I can use it. And I'm assuming it's on a cooldown, or am I only allowed to use it once? Okay, Sky Strike. Okay, so it's built around building the meter up. I didn't really do anything there. It's built around building the meter up, and then you can like hit him. You just need a consistent amount of hits on him. Oh Jesus! I don't know how to descend. Maybe you don't. God damn! What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so there's not really much conflict, as I can tell. There's like Tyler Tuskman has like a rival, alright. I guess some guy who like hates him because he's new, but he's not like a threat to the company or anything, or their way of life, their new way of life, as far as I know. Maybe there'll be somebody better villain than him, but it seems like in the beginning Tyler Tuskman wants to get promoted, so he doesn't have to be on the repair team. That's what he's on, like the MIF team, whatever that is stands for, like the monster repair door team, the door repair team. It's like he thinks it's dumb, so he doesn't want to stay long. He keeps telling everybody like, "Well, this is just temporary. I'm I'm working my way up to the scare floor or the laughter floor, so don't get used to me being here. So they're like, okay, cool. Oh, I'm so close. I just need to live. Oh wow, okay. That one's like wings. No! Fuck off! Ah! But even that, it's like it's still only 2 episodes in, so really can't say much other than not a bad first impression. I'll say that. I was worried Mike and Sully were gonna take a back seat to whatever the hell was going on, but it's only 2 episodes in. Maybe they'll have more to do in it, because they're gonna be like the mentors to the other new monsters coming in. So, which is weird since this is also taking place directly after the first movie, which they also barely know anything about comedy. So, I don't know. Damn, I just healed myself, dude. Alright. Just gotta build up to Sky Strike, and we can have a good day. You know, I guess I don't really like this boss, because all my abilities and shit are now just reduced to this stuff. All I do is dodge and fly around and shoot. Like, you can still have cool, like, segments in the boss fight, but, like, I like being on the ground and singing the Keyblade. Can't really do that here. And you kind of just shooting at a distance until you can press the Y button, and nothing's really happening. Also, I think you could potentially die coming out of that special attack, which is not really cool. Ow. God damn it! I'm gonna die again. Just shoot the damn cubes. What's going on? Oh no. Domestic violence is happening again. Oh my god. I just hear adults yelling at some kid going, "Wee!" I'm sure there's 2 sides to this story. It might not even be real domestic violence. Probably it's just the kid fell or something. See, that's me trying to rationalize and also not do anything about stuff going on in my neighborhood. Alright, Sky Streak. Speaking of that, so my birthday was this month on the 10th. Okay, what the fuck? I just came out of that, dude. Oh, okay. He's doing a new attack. Well, I'm almost done doing that. So, but my birthday was on the 10th, and when I woke up, of course, it wasn't enough to kill him. There, the final time I actually hit him was the finisher. Okay, I was waking up to some lady screaming. Supposedly 2 cars were passing out of the gate. One lady was in the first car going in. and then this dude, who I'm assuming was her romantic interest, and had another lady in his car. And I just heard, I told you not to bring her. I told you not to bring her. Help, help. Some guy's stealing my stuff. Some guy's stealing my stuff. Help me. Please help me. Just hear like bloody murder outside. And okay, in that moment, I was thinking about the bystander effect and why that's a thing. And it's like, you know how hard it is for someone to read a sitch before they act, and whether or not they should act. I kind of felt that right there. So I thought that her place was right next door getting robbed, which is not okay with me. But I think she also said that to just get attention for people to run out and get involved in something they shouldn't have getting involved with.
Are you sure?
But I ran out. Another person ran out. My neighbor. My neighbor was he was wearing basically nothing except underwear. It's not cool to see at 10 o'clock in the morning.
It's the right thing to do.
So by the time we were both ran out there, the two cars just sped off in the street. I'm assuming she went after him for something. And he says in this thick African accent, "Oh, I think I know what happened. Him cheating on her with the girl, and she want to go after him." Okay, that makes sense. They was probably taking his furniture out of her apartment or something. I don't know. Hey, that's what I woke up to my birthday. Cool. Yeah. But anyway, Baymax's heart. I'm confused. So was he? This whole time was Baymax's not operating with a heart before the chip was there? Before the chip was possessed?
I should be the one.
It's been a very long time I've seen the movie. So what was that, Baymax's personality? Even though Baymax was already had a personality.
Hello, I am Baymax.
I don't get why there's two Baymaxes. Who is this guy? Chump Change? Who is the real Baymax? I don't get it. I thought there was only one of them because that's what their brother was working on. I don't get it. I don't get it, San Francisco. I don't get it. I don't get Beer Hero 6. I don't get it. 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 That world is really short. That was kind of whatever. You barely have to do anything in the city. There's the night mission with the rings, and then you fight the volcano thing. And then you fight the bug monster. And then that's it. So there's two Baymaxes. Why? Just why?